deep-rooted playing from coast to coast, but in the South, where they say the game just means more, there's only one game considered the Deep South's oldest rivalry. From black jersey debuts to prayers at Jordan Hare, this matchup has had it all. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense will go on the attack first. The last time these two got together, the fans were feeling that War Eagle cry as Auburn won a close one.
And more importantly, Reese, the bragging rights that came with it. It was close, but they don't care. A win is a win, especially when Georgia's owned the series of late.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Dogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Tigers! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets past the marker. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered. And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
And the Bulldogs are marching down the field. That's reeled in, it's Wiley. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Oklahoma showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Guys, only Minnesota and Wisconsin have played more often than Auburn and Georgia. This rivalry is rich in tradition.
And you're right, Reese. This goes back to 1892. A long time. This game has been heated. You know a bunch of the names, a bunch of the storylines. And speaking of storylines, how about the mascot for Georgia? Literally trying to bite an Auburn wide receiver. That's how real this rivalry is.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Handoff from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
To the air on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Henderson. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Auburn! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's sacked. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. They'll try the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Wants to fire on second down. Right on the money. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Took a shot as he threw.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's Riley. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. An 84-yard drive there, and the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Going with the ground game left. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the 1st quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
Auburn lines up quickly. They'll go to the ground. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Here comes the hurry up. They'll run it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Off play action on 1st down. He's going to take off. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. There he goes. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The offense burns Eagles' third and final timeout of the half. It's good. Lead now 7 here in the third quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, the Deep South shuts down when the Tigers and Dogs get together, and that's the case again here today.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So here comes the Auburn offense. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. They'll leave it with him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They're going to go to the air on third and short. Works the middle of the field. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on that. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, they're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
That one comes out hot down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Auburn sends out the punting unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch. The 35. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. Gonna run it. It's Wolf. Breaks into the open.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
And the Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Wiley. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Georgia going up tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Tight end now in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. On first down, here comes this offense. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the tailback. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
Might as well stick with it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. Looking for room. It's Wolf. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect. They have taken the lead here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Almost popped free on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point. point on this drive and do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Trying the left side. Shakes off the defender. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. To throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It is Georgia taking home the W in the Deep South's oldest rivalry. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollock and